What's up, ladies and gents? I think I'm going to officially probably switch to YouTube, just so I don't have to download these videos from Facebook and then try to put them up on the YouTube. Might as well just do it directly to YouTube. See if I get new viewers through YouTube. But yeah, we're working on this engine, man. These vehicles came back from LCRC's flashpoint opener. Truck did pretty well, man, until she decided to let go on some things, and really the truck actually did well, so I can't say nothing about the truck. The engine was due for maintenance, but I usually don't mess with nothing until it decides to let go. And unfortunately, she did not, she let go on me. Well, she's not broken, but let go meaning some stuff failed on her on the, was it the C-main race for Truggy? Unfortunately, we only had 2 qualifiers at LCRC, and it was what it was, you know. Trying to give me another controller for my TV so I can operate it. I use this camera sometimes as the controller, so, which is on my phone. But all right, let's get to it while we got these commercials going on YouTube. Start pulling this engine off. Guess we'll start pulling the fuel line off first.
Richard Jones, always exciting. How's the skirt?
Oh my God.
It's not enough to survive you.
Was that the Dalai Lama?
It's Harry style, doesn't it?
Fuel line is disconnected. We do need some tools. Still haven't unpacked a lot of my stuff from LCRC. What's good, man? I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe to my channel, brothers and sisters. I'm going to be doing a lot of new live videos on everything I pretty much do. We're also opening up a Maryland Nitro RC track down in Maryland pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that as well. Yeah, it's going down, so we're about to check out what happened to my engine. I love this engine. I got the new version of her on my buggy, but we're going to talk about this right now because that's what we're doing live on. And I appreciate y'all, man. Share this video, man. Let's get my counters up, you know? Subscribe to the channel. I need y'all, you feel me? As much as I need y'all, you feel me? That's how we get stuff rolling, it's getting views. So, it's a wonderful engine, man. A lot of people knock these engines, and I get why. We'll talk more about that, you know? Talk more about that. Also got some stuff I'll probably install too. We'll see. Might even rebuild another engine, another SH engine that I got sitting over here just to take the place of this now, because I'm pretty sure that this is going to need a front bearing. So we're going to work on that, get her all apart, and that's what she's going to be, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Tell you the truth, I thought it was going to be 0 people on my page. I ain't going to lie to you. So anybody who comes in, man, I appreciate it. As you can see, here's the buggy. Here's the MP10. You see, you got the new version of it on there. You know, and I'll start giving away the combination that I run to make this engine. You know, it's important to have the correct pipe and plug combination with this engine. Just period. If you don't have the correct plug and pipe, you're probably not going to get that peak performance that at least that I get out of it. You know, a lot of people be like, I have this engine, but it don't sound like that. Well, I'm like, man, well, it's all in the tuning, all in the pipe, and all in the plug. You know, a lot of people are like, well, what plug you run? Yes, you think it's a P3, P4? No. I actually run cold plugs in these, man. I run an R8, a OS R8 plug. Cold plug is the way to go with the 8 ports. I ain't gonna lie to you. But again, let's go ahead and start disassembling this thing, man. Get her apart. I'm also changing that engine. The desk is a little messy, excuse me. I'm also changing my other engine that I'm going to be rebuilding. It's a standard plug, but we are changing it to a turbo plug as well. So you can see that done as well. We'll see how much we get done today with y'all on. How much my phone, you know, doesn't die on me. I don't know how much juice is on there, but I appreciate y'all, man. What you got on your work table today? I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man. Gonna get her apart and check out. I'm pretty much sure this front bearing is leaking. You know, at a point in time when I knew she started to go bad, when I was out there at LCRC for the main, the clutches are going. I knew the clutches were going bad, and I was waiting for the clutches to come in before I went to the race, but they were 2 days late in the mail, so I couldn't wait no longer. So I was like, you know, they're still good. I'm hoping it will just last for that, you know, for that whole race day. And unfortunately, they were going out in the main, and as the clutches were going out in the main, I had a massive air leak, and I'm pretty much sure it is the front bearing in the engine. So I'm gonna pull her out and see. Disconnect everything, get some things out the way. Might as well go ahead and pull the gas tank off as well. I appreciate y'all though, man. This is a SH. The engine I'm working on is a SH PT21xB1. Vehicle that is on, I got it in the comments, but the vehicle that this is on is a Kyosho ST-RR Evo. The last Truggy that was made before the MP10 came out. Let's put this to the side. Yeah, a little greasy down there as we're looking. Go ahead and pull the top off. So you're probably wondering why I'm not pulling out the bottom screws, because I don't want to mess with the set that I have the mesh. That way I ain't got to mesh the engine when I do put it back on here. It's just directly meshed up. So this is the reason why I'm pulling it off this way. Grab my tool. We are missing a tool, aren't we? No, we're not. There we go. Pull the top of this heat sink off. And I had another one of these engines on my buggy, but the rear bearing went bad in that one. And funny thing is, there's rear bearings in there now, and I probably should have waited, but I couldn't wait. And I did some modding to that engine. But and actually the modding worked pretty well, but some things I rushed that engine together and I didn't clean it out, so I had some metal shavings and some stuff because I just properly didn't take my time, just rushing to get stuff together. It ran, and it's actually still all right. It's sitting right here, so I'll eventually work on that later to get that in tip-top condition. But long story short, I had to get that engine to work. I pulled out a Nova Rossi bearing, but that Nova Rossi bearing was slightly too big, so I had to Dremel out the front of that engine and port the intake to make that bearing fit. So, but that's another story for another time. I'll tell you, I'm just gonna work on this one today, which is completely stock. Just has a awesome killer tune on it by me, and just needs some maintenance. So probably what I'm actually gonna do is, when I get a chance, I'm gonna go ahead and order me a new, just cause the season, cause I run the piss out of this thing. Excuse me for, and I got a kill tune on here. It's almost like everybody who hears this truck running around, they're like, yo, what is in that? Is that an on-road motor? I'm like, no, it's an off-road motor. I just got it. I got it on kill tune, and the combination I got it at, it runs pretty serious. So, but definitely share the video, man. We had some more people in, and now we down to 0. Gotta get some more people back up in here, man. But I appreciate y'all who did come in. There we go. We got the top off. It's actually looking pretty clean under there. Oh yeah, we're pretty good. Set that up top. We'll get that inspection in a little bit. Let's pull off these exhaust springs, get this exhaust off, and then we can finally pull off the rest of the block. But I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely share the video. I'm definitely going to be sharing the video all through my platforms. Alright, got the springs off. Pop off this exhaust. Give that a cleaning. Toss that to the side. It's actually, so we don't have nothing fall inside the engine. Let's get that covered up while we got the top off. Let me, there we go. Let's take a little bit of toilet paper and slide it up in the top. It'll be all right. Don't want nothing no foreseen unstaking stuff falling inside of there while we're pulling off the top. And as we pull her off, obviously we'll inspect everything else, but I'm pretty much sure that this front bearing is leaking. Take off the air filter. Up that over here. So pop off the throttle. Alright. Yeah, it's greasy down there. And as you can see, I'm going to show you in a second. Give me 1 second. Let me move the chassis out the way. You all see? Drop the screws. See a little wet underneath there? The front bearing leaking. So, what we'll do is pop out these screws so we don't lose those. So we have the proper mounting screws. We stick her back in together. Let's start taking off this flywheel and clutch. I have to pull more tools out. Still got all my tools inside my bag. Alrighty, here we go. That sucker on there. There we go. Yeah, clutches are toasted. Clutches are toasted. Definitely toasted. So we can get this assembly off. Give me a second while we're working on here. Let me grab some more tools. I keep forgetting that everything is still stored away in my bags from coming back from racing. Trusty tool. Trusty tool. Trusty tool. Washer off of there. I actually have to hold this again, the flywheel. I'm sure there's other tools to hold flywheels, but I hold my flywheels with the pliers. I need to tighten that up. That off. Then inspecting the top of this piston. Piston looks good. Clutches are fried. Definitely need new clutches. Definitely done. Get that in the light. Got new ones right there. But yeah, front bearing's leaking as I thought it was. So this was calling my engine to run really lean when it was out there. Like really lean. When I came back and I'm noticing like, why does my engine sound like that? I'm like, I know the tune is fine. I'm like, there's an air leak somewhere and it was spazzing out. The bearing went bad in the front. It's just leaking. I start disassembling her just a little bit more than what she is. Pull off this carb. That sucker's on there too. There we go. Don't want to come on out. Come on, man. Sucker's in there. Let's see if we can pull the screw all the way out, make it a little bit more loose. That's all the way out. She don't want to come apart. God, the spin. It's trying to be gentle. Sometimes you don't want to manhandle things. She don't want to come apart right now. All right, we'll let that sit for now. We'll take the back plate off. She's kind of stuck in there. She spins, but she don't want to pull out. So I'll get her out in a second. Take a little bit more strength, but we'll work on something else right now. Pull his back plate off. Everything else looks good though. That's the good thing. Everything else looks good in there. But I definitely want to pull her all apart now since I've had a full race season on her, just to make sure that nothing else is going bad in her. I'll probably replace both bearings, front and rear, because we don't need nothing failing. Make sure everything is kosher with this, man. She's been running good though, man. I can't complain about this $160 engine, man. For $160, you cannot beat this engine. And it's not on, it's sold out right now, so. Get the back plate off. Trying to loosen it up a little bit. Everything's so tight on here. Guess it should be since I just used it not too long ago. There we go. Now it wants to come out. See, let it sit for a while. I can pull it out. There we go. Yeah, everything looked good, man. Everything looks good, man. Looks like we're probably gonna need a new gasket down in here for the carburetor, but that's fine. All right, let's see if we can get the rest of this back plate off still. She on there tight. Everything looks good though. Man, this back plate don't want to come off easy. Let's see if I got something to kind of pry it loose. One tool here. Oh, not that one. Let's try this one. Try to work out the other side a little bit. There we go. Sucker in there, boy. Trying to be gentle. Don't want to scratch nothing. There we go. All right. Back plate's looking pretty good. Then the light, not looking bad at all. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. Oh, that is a problem. Piston sleeve, the skirt is broken. That's fine. Yeah. Well, luckily, nothing went through the motor. It just means it's time for a new piston and sleeve. That's all it means. And we'll get one of those on order. See if we can pop out the actual sleeve. Give me 1 second. Look at the sleeve popped out. Put the flywheel back on and turn it to pop up the sleeve. I use the zip tie to put in one of the exhaust ports, and then I push up on the piston and then it pushes up on the whole entire thing and pushes up the sleeve. They actually make tools, but I don't have one right now. I just don't want to cooperate right now, though. Might have to sit and let it just sit for a second. Everything's so tight. Pull off the gasket. Thing I checked, man, and didn't run this engine too much more. Definitely would have scored up the inside of this block with a broke piston skirt. You can see part of it right here. That's it. Piece of the skirt. Sure, probably would have ran. It just would have ran really shitty. Trying to see if I see any fragments. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter since I'm changing the whole piston and sleeve. So. Alright, let me see if I can get the sleeve out with y'all on here. Let me see if I can find something else that's a little bit more sturdier to help me push up this actual piston sleeve. Zip tie is a little weak. Sometimes you can do it if the engine's brand new. You can do it with a zip tie, but as you know, it doesn't matter because I'm replacing the daggone. If you're replacing the piston and sleeve, it doesn't matter what you use. Now, if you're not, you don't want to be using nothing abrasive like what I'm about to do. But I think this right here, I should be able to push everything up. Nope. That sleeve don't want to pop up. So I got this in between the sleeve and the piston is supposed to just push up the actual piston sleeve, but she don't even want to push up right now. She don't even want to pop up. That's crazy. Alright, so most likely what we're probably gonna have to do.
From hard hats to steel-toed boots, Granger's got your safety needs covered. Literally. Shop Granger's.
Yeah, I don't want to push the sleeve up, so we're gonna have to heat this up.
Click or just stop by. Granger.
I'll try to heat it up real quick.
Boarding passes? Check. Kids?
Please be careful when you're heating stuff up, you'll burn yourself. Burn the stuff out yourself. But we're gonna try to heat up this just the top half to see if we can get it to loosen up. So. Try to loosen up some of the oil and suction that's holding this sleeve in. See if it will just push up by itself. Nope. Alright. I'll stick the. What did I do with that tool? There it is. Stick this back in there and see if we can get it to push up. Definitely tell the engine block is hot. I don't even want to touch it. Try and get this sleeve pushed up, man, so I can start disassembling. A lot easier to disassemble with the daggone sleeve not in here. Block is hot. It's radiating to the flywheel. Let's set it down for a second. Let's see if it'll just loosen itself up like the daggone carb did. We'll give it a second. But yeah, we're trying to extract this daggone sleeve out, man. All in all, everything else is good besides the piston and sleeve. Yeah, it's hot. It's extremely hot. Upset that it don't want to pop up. Can't even hold this thing. I need another set of pliers. Ordeals of working on the engine when you always don't have the correct tools, but you still can get stuff done. Alright, let's see. It's hot. Whew. There we go. It's radiating through the flywheel now, how hot this block is.
Hello, Moto.
Jesus, man. I tell you. I apologize for about that on the live. I don't even know if it was still recording. Oh, that'd be wild if it was, because you heard the whole conversation. with my children. We're gonna have to check that out. That's what happens when you got a fiance / wife who wants to call you and complain about your kids because she's mad at something that they didn't do inside the house. Like, and you're wondering if we live in the same house. No, we do not live in the same house. She took it on her own terms to get her own house because that's what she wanted. She didn't want anything, she didn't want to live where I wanted to live, so unfortunately, yeah, that's how that rolls. And we're still trying to get this sleeve out. You see, I popped it up just a little bit, but she is being stubborn. I can show you the injured skirt on the back side as well. I don't know if you see that. Put that in the light. There you go. You see the skirt injured? Yeah. Yeah. So. Still a little upset that this sleeve don't want to pop up. It's being very stubborn. I've tried a couple other things, but they are not working at the moment. So I don't know. I think another way I could do this is probably instead of heating it up, I could probably put this in the freezer. And the sleeve might pop out nice and easily then. So that's what I think I'm gonna try to do, since you don't want to pop out with heat. So unfortunately, to do that, we're gonna have to come back for another video. I apologize that we were not. This thing don't even want to move, bro. Crazy because it don't even want to pop up this sleeve no more. Then it gets stuck in a pinch. Nitro engines, I tell you. Try to turn it one more time, see if I can get it to pop up. If not, we'll stick it in the freezer. Yep, did we get it? So I know the pinch is still good in the sleeve. The sleeve just don't want to pop up. Definitely gonna have to check this video though. Because I don't know if the video was paused for when the phone rang or what, but yeah, she don't want to pop up right now. She's being stubborn. So we're gonna go ahead and probably stick this thing in the freezer, man. So I don't have to be as volatile with her. Because the one thing I could do now is still take this off and then replace the clutches. That way the clutches will be ready to go. But I think that will be the video for right now, other than me. This is the new piston and sleeve for the 28. But I think we're gonna cut it short. We've been just about an hour on here now, and then I think most of that was on the phone. The last minutes of it was on the phone with my wife. So, but yeah, we're gonna stick this in the freezer, and then there'll be another video, man. Keep a lookout for more rebuild videos, take apart videos. I'll be uploading more videos of me racing as well. Uploading videos of the track that's coming. So stay tuned, man. I appreciate y'all who did tune in. Peace.